Hey, good morning, Ella. This is Braden from Pacific Toyota here in Cairns. Just doing a quick virtual tour on our 2018 Toyota Kluger sitting here in front of me, the GX, for only $41,990 drive away. Like I said, it's a really good chance for me to take you through the whole car, as much detail as I can. Any little marks or blemishes I can find, I'm going to highlight to you. So if you can't quite see them in the video, please let me know, and we'll get some photos through for you instead. Look, obviously we're at Pacific Toyota here in Cairns, so we're lucky enough to have two big, massive pre-owned yards up here. I'm currently at 77 Mulgrave Road. And of course we've got another one up at 251 Mulgrave Road as well, where we've also got our service and spare parts departments, as well as our brand new Lexus and Toyota showrooms as well. You can see a little two-story showroom at the back there, but we get some pretty unreal cars here, so much like this Kluger. So look, we're going to get stuck straight into it. Start from the very, very front here, make my way around for you. So like I said, I'm going to be as picky as I can. So it looks like a tiny little stone chip there, just those common ones that you do get on the front of the car, maybe even a little one there. If anything like that is a concern for you, let me know, and I'm sure we can talk to management and see if we could potentially get those touched up for you too. So right across that windscreen there too, so no chips or cracks or anything in that one. Very clean through there. Looking across that bonnet, looking very good as we go around. Try and get that flag out of the way so you can actually see. Very clean. Looks like a little hairline one just there, and a little hairline one just there. So only really noticeable once you get over the top of them. So very clean as we come down the front there too. You get little fog lights down the bottom. Looks like a little scuff there. And like I said, if it's any of that is a concern for you, please let me know. We can always have a talk to management and see if we can rectify that for you. Just take a look across that roof there too. Very clean as we come down the outside. Very clean in the side of that bonnet. So we've got obviously the genuine alloys on this one as well. Looks like a little bit of dirt there, but can't really see any sort of gutter rash. Maybe just a tiny little stone. No, that's coming off of my finger, even better. Now, I just thought I'd turn these tyres for you so you can get a good look through that tread too, because that looks absolutely brand new there. But very clean through the inside of there as well. Try and get that camera up in there so you can see right through the suspension, but very, very clean. Take it down the passenger side here. So it looks like a couple little sort of just fingernail marks on those, the common ones that you get from people sort of grabbing the handles from rings or fingernails, just catching in there. And maybe a tiny little scuff there. I'll just take you through the inside of this one. A little bit tight for room, but we'll do our best for you. Just a little bit of wear there. Obviously someone's either having to, maybe their watch or anything catching on the actual plastic, but a little bit of wear on just the inside there. Obviously the electric windows the whole way around there too. The main entry, there's got the plates. So very tidy on the inside here. Same across that dash. I'm very particular about the cars that we do get. That lighter interior into the back there too. So while I'm here, I'll just take this chance to show you the service history. So all your books, everything's all in there for you too. It was previously owned by Thrifty here in Cairns, so we're pretty particular about the cars that we get. We love getting them from Thrifty because it means really good service history, and it means we can get cars that have literally been washed pretty much after every single use. So it's hard to find cars that are maintained to that level, you know what I mean? So let's just jump in here, show you that service history. So originally at 10,000 Ks at 2019 through UltraTune, 21,000 Ks in 2020, 32,000 Ks in August 2020, 44,000 Ks, so again here in Cairns. And then the last one, so when they come in, if they're due for a service, we just get them done, so that way everything's sitting here on the yard is all nice and fresh. So I'll skip to that one, and there we go. So Pacific Toyota, that's us. So 57,000 Ks, and the first of the 19th of the first, so only just been done, just been sitting here a few days, so can't ask for better than that. Put that away in there, really good service history. Take you around to the next door. So just to show you as well, that's actually a really good angle. We don't have any window tint on this one, so it's just the privacy glass here on the back. You can see that how darker that is in the front. They come out the factory like that. It's just to give, it's basically, it's no better sun protective than what the front window is. It's just dark glass. So if you do want to put tin or anything on there, let me know and we can actually organise that all in-house for you. Tiny little stone chip there. Take you through the inside of this one. Again, just running the room. We got the child locks on both these rear doors there too, so great for the kids. Got the electric windows back here, but you do have the control for that up on the driver's seat, so if any of the kiddies are in the back playing around, you've got control. Just through that entry, a little bit of scuffing, tiny little bit of scuffing just there, obviously from people catching their feet, jumping in and out. Very clean through the back here, super clean through the back. Obviously got the argument separator here in the center with the two cup holders there. So the 60-40 split for these guys too. So this one here will drop individually, and you got the center one there as well. So we got this little handle on the side here, so that's going to pull that forward. It's automatically going to roll up, so it gives you that entry into the back there too. So you got stacks of room to get into that one. We've got the child anchor points on all three of these seats too. So here, and over that one as well, which I'll show you. If you're in the back, you can actually use this one to jump in to do exactly that same maneuver. Once that's actually down, you've got another lever down here, which will actually drop that. So if you do want that being flat, you can do the same thing on the other side. Drop those back seats, and you get a massive amount of storage space once you come, once you drop it all down. So I'll leave that there because I want to show you when we get around to the back exactly how that all works. Obviously, got fuel on this side. I'll show you where the release is for that once we jump inside. Super clean on the back here. Just a tiny little sort of chip there, but again, it's all stuff that we can look at. A little tiny sort of bit of polish might even get that one out. Not too bad on this one as well. Very clean through there. Again, heaps of tread. So I just like showing you up on those the wheel arches as well, trying to get as much as we can. You got the rear parking sensors across the back here too, so all those. A couple of little sort of luggage marks on the entry of that one, but that's just those common ones from, you know, putting brands, putting stuff like that inside the back here. So it's just those ones that catch on there. So a little bit of luggage. Try and get that so you can actually see it. Now we've also got the back room here. Tools, jacks, everything's underneath there for you, real nice and easy. So heaps of storage. It's actually one of the better cars for storage in the back here. With those seats up, a lot of the 7-seaters that you probably would have seen as well, they've got nearly next to no room behind here once they're up. You can actually adjust these back ones too, so you've got a little bit of movement, a little bit of play on where you want those seats. So there's actually a heap of movement. You just lift that one and they just click into place. So it's very customizable. Otherwise, if you want to drop them, that's it, easy as that. So that seat belt, I've just caught it on that, but they can click into place, so the seat belt's out of the way for you too. Got tie down points in there, cup holders for the kids. Just a really neat setup. You got the aircon up here as well for the kids in the back there too. So just a really neat setup. Again, like I said, 60-40 split, just like that center row. Drop that down as well, same thing. This one can just tuck in there if you want it out of the way. So a little bit of wear there, obviously from having kids in the back or having something stored on here at the same time. A little bit of wear, but it's the boots. It's exactly what they're all like. So pretty clean across the inside of that one there too. Take it down the rest of this one. So again, you've got those sensors the whole way around. So very clean at the top there as well. I'm pretty short, so I can't really see it there myself, but hopefully that does the job for you. Show those lines of the car. Very tidy. So on the driver's side, rear wheel this time. So very clean. Again, heaps of tread left on those guys. Looking very clean through there too. Looks like a tiny little hairline there and there. Always pretty good as we come down this way. And they've got child locks on the back there too. So like I said, this being the 60% one, you've even got the, actually just while I'm here, you got the aircon controls in the back again for the kids, so the fan and the temperature speed. So real handy. You've got the little accessory plug down there too. So really good for the families. So like I said, we can just drop that one. Same thing. It's going to roll forward just like the other side. And if you want to drop that right down, it's going to do that too. So that all clicks into place. So now they're down, you just get this giant amount of space. So I'll just go back to that boot. Give you a good suss under there. And so once you're back here, that's just a massive amount of space. Very nice. Come back round. Just a hairline one just there. And just a little one right on the edge of that driver's side. Obviously it's the highest track of the car and they do catch on other doors. So that's potentially where that's happened. Actually pretty clean through the driver's side. Obviously got the windows on here, they're all electronic the whole way around. Like I said, being the driver's side, you got the window locks there, so if the kids are in the back playing around or anything like that, it gives you the full control. Central locking and your mirrors are all there for you too. I've got the height adjustment here for short people like myself. You can crank that right up, get better vision over the bonnet there. So very tidy through the inside of this one. So I'll jump in a second, get that started up for you, but just want to show you the rest of the car real quick. So a little bit of scuffing just on the driver's side there on the entry. So again, it's, like I said, highest traffic area of the car. So just from people catching their shoes, jumping in and out. Those same sort of fingernail marks to the other side. Not too bad as we come down here. Again, heaps of tread. And just looks like brand new through there. That's exactly what you want to see. Driver's side wheel looking very good as well. Maybe just a little chip there and there. Sorry, there. Otherwise, pretty good. So we're going to jump in, start this one up for you, get some aircon going because it's stinking hot up here at the moment. So just the one key with this one, it's whatever we do get traded with them. So the central lock in there, and you do have a panic alarm as well. So if you're on the outside of the vehicle and you're in trouble, if you hold that down, it's going to set the alarms, the horns, everything off for you, and draw a lot of attention to you if you need it. So the ignition barrel is obviously on the right hand side there. I'll just move this one out of the way so you can see. Close this up for you. Get some aircon going. So 58,105 kilometres as it sits right now. So no engine lights, dash lights or anything like that to be concerned about. We don't let cars in the yard that look like that. All your history is up the top here as well. So not next due service again, not till 67,000 or July this year. So everything you want to see. Like I said, very, very tidy across the top there. Very good family cars. They give you little notifications up here with the 3 back seats. So if any of the kids are mucking around or anything like that, I'll try and get that on the angle so you can actually see it. But if any of the kids back there take off the seat belts or anything, it's going to beep and it's going to let you know which one's doing it. All touchscreen through here. You can push that home button. It's going to bring you back to your favorites menu right here. The apps button's going to bring you back to another menu so you can jump into the audio. So FM, AM, Bluetooth, AUX, the USB, the whole works there for you. Telephone again, it's going to have all your phone controls, your contacts, that sort of thing through that one, and of course all your personalization settings there too. So otherwise that home menu is just going to bring you to the favorites. CD player in this one, doesn't look like anyone's left you a CD, which is pretty selfish. All the aircon controls down below, so the fan speed on the right, temperature on the left, and of course where you want it coming out of down there. Really neat setup I like with these new Klugers is this big massive storage through here, so right through the dash there, and I've given you a little, I don't know if you can see it, but a little break in there in plastic. So what you do is, because down further below you got your accessory plug right here, AUX USB there, so if you got your phone plugged into that, you run the cord through there which can come out, and you can have your phone, everything stored in here safely, away from the sun and all that sort of thing, and still have it on charge. So all you do is just run that cord through there. So it's a really nifty, neat little setup. You do have a snow control and traction control down here as well, so not a lot of snow up here, but it does have that, action for you. Cup holders down here, all adjustable as well. That does come out if you want to put anything bigger in there, but that just goes back in. Otherwise they are adjustable to for bottles, cans, whatever. Little reverse camera in the back, chuck that there for you so you can see that one, so you can physically see the back of the car, the number plate as well. So it's a fisheye lens, so it gives you a really wide view at the back there, and it's nice and fixed too, so it makes it really, really easy for reverse parking and things like that. You should never ever bump into anything at the back, so you can literally physically see it there for you. As we come down, massive amount of storage in here, so you can crank both of those open. We've got that little mini one there, and all the storage down the bottom with another accessory plug there too. So heaps of storage, good for the kids and all that. On the actual steering wheel itself, wipers are on the left hand side, radio, Bluetooth controls, everything are all up here for you, so you can jump between your different stations from the steering wheel. Heaps of safety stuff on this one, so lane departure is all here. So again, you can push that one there. If you start to drift over the lane without paying any attention, so if you're looking in the back or anything like that, it's going to beep and it's going to let you know, it's going to help bring you back. We've got your forward collision mitigation there, so adaptive cruise control for that one. So once the cruise control is on, someone sit there, brakes in front of you, it's going to help brake for you too. So very, very good system, it's there to help you out. You can adjust the sensitivity and everything from here. Your other little menus are all in there too, so your trips, your average Ks, your kilometres, odometer, all that sort of stuff from controlled from this one here and these menus. So the whole works, so give you a really neat little idea there. Cruise controls down the back, so on and off with that, set and reset with that. Pretty basic, pretty simple, but they've kept it the same for the last 20 odd years. Parking sensors controls are there, so if you don't like those parking sensors at the back and they're annoying you, push that one there, it's going to turn them on and off. Automatic headlights on this one too, so you turn your high beams on, they're automatic. They're going to do their own thing. Once it senses light from another car, they're going to turn on and off. Your actual headlights are automatic too, so you can flick that to auto there. They're going to do their thing, turn them on and off as they need to. Parkers, headlights, high beams, blinkers are all there for you like normal as well. Otherwise, very, very tidy through the inside here as well. I'll just show you one last little thing on that mirror. There you go. Try and see if you can see that. Right in the corner of the mirror, you've got a little blind spot sensor there too, so right there. So if anyone's in your blind spot, that's going to light up, that's going to let you know, so that way you don't go turning into them. Little eyes in the back of the head, great for the kids. We've got the obviously the visors here, little light on the inside of that one, massive big visors. Same again on this side, and the lights as well. We've got drop down handles over here, adjustable seat belts there, aircon in the back for the kids with the drop down handles there too. Sorry for the spinning camera, but try and give you the tour with the whole lot. Drop down handles, same thing, all the way down the back as well. So really neat setup. You can turn that aircon in the back off. So if it's just you driving the car, you've got this little button here that's going to shut that off in the back as well. So it saves a bit of fuel. Your handbrake is that little foot one down there. So all your little Klugers, everything like that are all these little foot ones. So you just engage that into place. I'm going to jump out. We're going to put this into, I'll show you under the bonnet real quick as well before we finish up. So fuel release is there over on the passenger side. Bonnet release is right there. As we come around, sorry for the spinning camera in there, but just trying to show you as much as we possibly can. Just going to pop this bonnet, give you a suss under there. So very tidy, extremely clean. That's exactly what that good service history, the stuff that we look for, being a Toyota franchise and the amount of cars we turn over. They've got to be plums. So very tidy. Come back around. You've also got your little DRLs, so daytime running lights. So these little LEDs. So as soon as you turn the car on, these ones are going to light up. So they look really good, but they're a great safety feature as well. But look, that actually concludes our safety, our virtual tour. Thanks so much for your inquiry, and can't wait to hear your feedback soon.